Good afternoon, and welcome to Alps Global News Channel. Today is March 12th, and here are the top headlines. In Malaysia, the Prime Minister's Office, PMO, has urged the public to stop spreading false claims about differences in fines related to 3R issues, warning that misinformation could harm public harmony. Internationally, Ukraine has agreed to a 30-day ceasefire proposal with Russia, initiated by the United States, as diplomatic efforts to end the conflict continue. In Asia's news, Iran, China, and Russia have launched their annual joint naval drills in the Gulf of Oman as geopolitical tensions rise. And in medical news, Alps' groundbreaking preclinical study on stem cells continues to gain global recognition following its publication in the PLOS Journal. Now, let's go to Fernando for more details.
Thank you, Connie. Let's start with Malaysia's news. The Prime Minister's Office, PMO, has urged Malaysians to stop spreading misinformation about recent racial, religious, and royalty 3R fines, emphasizing that false claims could disrupt public harmony. Senior Press Secretary Tunku Nasrul Abida clarified that differences in fines were due to amendments in the law and urged the public to understand the changes. The Malaysian Communications and Multimedia Commission, MCMC, explained that the 250,000 ringgit fine for Era FM was imposed under an amended law, while previous cases involving comedian Harith Iskander and Facebook user Cecilia Yap predated the revision. Moving on to international news, Ukraine has accepted a U.S. proposed 30-day ceasefire with Russia. Talks in Saudi Arabia between the U.S. and Ukrainian officials marked the first diplomatic engagement since recent tensions between Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky and former U.S. President Donald Trump. U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio announced that the ceasefire proposal will now be presented to Russia, urging them to accept the peace initiative. The world now watches to see how Moscow will respond in the coming days. In Asia's news, warships from Iran, China, and Russia kicked off their annual joint exercises in the Gulf of Oman on Monday, showcasing their military ties as U.S. President Donald Trump disrupts long-standing Western alliances. The Security Belt 2025 drills, held near Iran's Chabahar port, marked the fifth joint naval exercise between the three nations since 2019. Analysts see this as a display of their growing strategic partnership aimed at counterbalancing U.S. influence. The exercises involve 15 combat ships, support vessels, and aircraft, with simulated maritime strikes, boarding operations, and rescue drills. While Trump has dismissed concerns over the drills, the U.S. maintains its military presence in the region through the Fifth Fleet based in Bahrain. And finally, in medical news, Alps' preclinical study on stem cell therapy continues to make waves in the medical community. Following its publication in the PLOS Journal, the study has drawn interest from leading global medical institutions exploring clinical applications of stem cell treatments. This breakthrough positions Alps as a key player in advancing regenerative medicine. Back to you, Connie.
Thank you, Fernando. To recap, the Malaysian PMO has urged the public to stop spreading false claims about 3R fines. Ukraine has accepted a U.S. proposed ceasefire with Russia, Iran, China, and Russia are conducting joint naval drills in the Gulf of Oman, and Alps stem cell research continues to gain global recognition. That wraps up today's afternoon news segment. Stay tuned for further updates and follow Alps Global News Channel for the latest developments. I'm Connie, signing off. Have a great day.